Hello everybody. I realize I've been doing videos describing on using different kinds of styles as well as applying different kinds of voice for singing, but not quite addressing the issue on the beats as well as the mood in the form of singing. So in this video, I would like to address both on the beats as well as the mood of singing. When I say mood, of course I do not mean the emotional mood, but rather the kind of music, like for example Hawaiian mood and the jazzy mood. This is what I mean by moods. For example, jazz is a 4-beat syncopated thing, and they emphasize on the off beats, meaning even though it is a 4-beat thing, you focus on anything except the exact regular 4 beats, and that gives it a jazzy effect. Then the next thing is, what's the difference between jazz and blues? They're actually pretty similar, using very similar instruments as well, including things like guitar, piano, drums, saxophone, trumpet. But what's the greatest difference is usually for blues it includes vocals, meaning singers with singing lyrics, and they may have a harmonica behind, and jazz will have clarinet and tuba. Nevertheless, the focus is on the off beats and usually minor in key, and it's really kind of like a very touching and emotional kind of thing. If you were to think of the 50s, in jazz bars, those songs have their own effect because of the mood that they carry, and this is what I mean by the mood. So if I were to use a simple happy birthday song as usual to demonstrate, instead of happy birthday to you, it would be something like offbeat, will be happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. It's actually pretty free and easy. You can do whatever you like as long as it is irregular, and that's one of the characteristics of jazz, and put in a lot of emotion into it as well. Then how about a Hawaiian beat? Why is it so different? First of all, it sounds different because it has a lot of slurry notes used with nasal singing. It helps with the nasal voice actually, because we are trying to hit the demi-semitones, tones that cannot be produced, for example, on a piano, because the closest note you can play is a semitone, whereas this one is only possible with string instruments like violin or a human voice that addresses the in-between notes, which is demi-semi or even less than that. To demonstrate that, it will be something like this kind of tune, So if I were to sing happy birthday to you, can you hear the very close notes? Happy birthday to you. It's like the aloha kind of feel, da da da, the blue Hawaii, da 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 da. And if you were to end the song of happy birthday like this, happy birthday to you, da, da, this will give it the Hawaiian mood effect. Then how about the beats? For dancers, they have different kind of dancing rhythms, like a tango or the swing or waltz. And how does it go? Let's start with tango. The easiest way to do it is actually to think of this tune, La Campusita, because it is very famous as well as it is very clear, the beats. Bum, 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 bum. This kind of a beat. If you want to go into the theory, it can be really complicating. Theoretically, a tango has 4 beats in 8 counts, and it goes slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick, slow. It's a marcato and syncopa pattern, and syncopa means offbeat again. So if you want to go by the formula and the exact counting, you'll probably get very confused. So it is better to sing at the back of your head, like the La Composita kind of a rhythm, and then sing your song. It will be easier with that at the back of the head, rather than to count while singing it. It's very complicating. So with the tango beats in mind, I will sing happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. So the day 2 is the quick part where you have this slow, slow, quick, slow, 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 quick, slow kind of beat. So this is to sing the same song in different beats. Next, let me do something easier like the waltz. Waltz is a 3-beat thing. You can be bum cha cha, bum cha cha. This is the basic 1 2 3 1 2 3. Therefore, it will sound like happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. So this is very regular 3 beats. That's why waltz is easy. Then next is a swing. What is a swing? Swing is actually also a 4-beat kind of a music, but with each beat is further divided into 3 mini beats. So it's like 3 triplets, actually is slurred, a triplet thing whereby you fit into the count of 1. However, instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, the first n or the middle of the triplet you actually keep silent. So it will be 1 of n, 2 of n, where the off you don't sound it, you don't want to hear it. So it will be 1 da 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 da. It's that kind of a beat. So it is not easy also. For regular counting, if you have 1 and 2 and 3 and, meaning you actually sing on the 0 count, 0.5 count, 1 count, or 1.5 count, and 2, etc. But because this is a swing, it is going to be 1, and then you don't sing, we start with 0, you don't sing anything until 0.66. Because if you divide each count into 3 parts, then it will be at a 0.33 and a 0.66. if you want to count it that way. So it will be like 1, and then you skip to 1.66, then to 2, and then to 2.66. Complicating enough? So I mentioned about the blues with the jazz earlier. There's also something called the R&B, which is rhythm and blues. It was actually developed like in the 50s, but nowadays the rhythm and blues, R&B they call it for short, is a little different from those then. Yet there is a more recent one, which is the hip hop. It is considered one of the most recent because it has incorporation of raps usually. And besides that, there are also things like neo souls and funky music, those related to African urban music, etc., whereby there are different styles of singing as well as different instruments being used. So you can have a great variety of different kinds of styles, moods to go along with just one song. And then incorporating as well as, if you want to use different kind of voices, if you have different singers, different kind of voices, and different styles, styles referring to like whether you like to have the Chinese style or the European style, Indian style, and along with the instruments once again. For example, Arabian music, if you have that sort of instruments, plus the African drums, if you do it the African way or the Indian style, it can be very, very different. So one song, you can create many, many different varieties and combinations. So this is one way to learn music. And with one song, you can actually go very far. So I hope you learned something from this video, and thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.